How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we have some more ranked seasons. We mixed up the lineup a little bit. I moved O'Neal Cruz down to the 9th spot. We have Shohei Ohtani pitching and hitting in the 2 spot. So I wanted to mix it up a little bit. The first time I used Shohei Ohtani, I used his gold card. I bat him in the leadoff spot and ended up hitting a home run with him in that same game that he was pitching. So I picked up this diamond, face of the franchise, Ohtani, and he's been very good for me. So I didn't have success with him the first time using him. I didn't have success at the plate, but he was a great pitcher. He's really getting the job done on the pitching side, so I'm hoping to continue on the success. In the previous upload, you guys saw that I took my first L on the season. Just unfortunate, but it was also because I didn't hit the ball. I wasn't consistent at the plate. I missed too many good pitches and too many opportunities to score runs, and those resulted in outs. So in this game, I'm trying to get back on track. I'm trying to square the ball up consistently, and so far we hit a solo shot with Byron Buxton. That card is really good. I'm not quite sure why the announcer says Broxton, but anyway, nonetheless, we do get a nice base hit here with Ohtani as well. He missed it in the outfield, so that's going to allow us to move up to second base. Now we have Mike Trout up at the plate facing Greg Maddux. The few times I've faced Greg Maddux, I have hit him pretty well. I would say there was one time where I kind of was struggling a little bit. I was kept off balance. But for the most part, I've been able to sit on his pitches pretty well and light him up. This is the second time I've been able to get to him in an early, first inning, few runs scored type of situation where we have 3 runs in the first. Josh Bell up at the plate. I'm waiting for that sinker over on the inside corner of the plate. Smash it to right field. Who's that out there in right field? David Peralta. I think he also has Aaron Judge. So at first I thought it was Aaron Judge in right, but it looks like he has Peralta in right. Anyway, we get the job done, score a 4th run. Fernando Tatis coming up, and he blasts that one to left field. That was an absolute missile, a line drive, good, 99 off the bat. And I've had some good with Tatis. I have started off pretty slow with him. I feel like I have to get used to his low vision as well as his swing. He does have a really quick one-handed swing from the right side. But Carlos Santana deposits that one over the right field wall for a solo shot. Now we're facing David Peralta, and this card is pretty good. I know he has the face of the franchise diamond as well. I'm interested in collecting that card, as David Peralta's always been good in MLB The Show. He had a Player of the Month card a couple years ago. He's always had a nice swing. His gold card is always really good once the game initially releases. But here we're facing Gleyber Torres. He smacks a home run to dead center field. But we have Byron Buxton out there. He's going to jump up, make the grab, and rob a solo shot from the opponent. I feel like that was a big opportunity. I mean, if he hits that out, it's a 6-2 game. 2 down, gets the confidence down a little bit on Ohtani, and shortens the deficit. But followed up with another base hit there. He could have had a 2-out rally going or a 1-out rally if that home run was legit a home run. Anyway, we're able to get out of the inning as Shohei Ohtani misses the ball, got a weird animation there, and throws it really quickly to get him at first base. A leadoff walk from Byron Buxton, and Ohtani is hitting a perfect fly ball, no doubt shot, 2-run homer, gets that run right back that he gave up in the previous inning, which is big. I mean, that's why Ohtani is probably the most valuable pitcher in the game. Here with Mike Trout, I definitely got under this one. Good, okay. The ball is at the top of the PCI, and it goes out for a home run. I don't think that should ever be a home run, but it is what it is. Back-to-back shots with Mike Trout there. Ohtani and Trout go back-to-back. Now he brought in Darren O'Day for Joey Gallo, and he sends one out on a perfect hit. So 2 perfects within 3 swings, back-to-back shots, and now we have Josh Bell coming up to the plate. This card has also been on a tear for me. I was able to have some success in the last game. I hit a 3-run shot that was pretty clutch with him. A perfect fly ball. 3 perfects in 4 batters, 4 home runs. And honestly, that Mike Trout home run should have been a pop-up to the center fielder. But anyway, 2 batters later, I got out with, who was it? Tatis in the middle there. And now we have Pablo Sanchez. He smacks one out for a solo shot. So, yeah, Tatis ground one to third base. Still a good squared-up hit, but it was just a rocket to third. Pablo Sanchez picks him up there with the 5th home run in that last inning. And now we just need to get a few more outs here. Top of the 3rd inning, 2 down. We have the mercy rule in effect, but we still have to play 4 innings worth of gameplay in order to get that mercy rule. So if he scores a couple runs here, we might be extended a few innings. because now we're in the bottom of the third. Byron Buxton is up at the plate. A perfect hit, another perfect, but this one's going to result in an out. That's a perfect line drive. That's going to happen, especially if you have guys with 60-something power, 50-something, under 80 power. Those perfect lineouts are going to happen, just not as much as we saw in last year's game. So that is something to keep in mind as well. Anyway, Carlos Santana hit the solo shot earlier. That time he lines one, a hard ground ball to first base. Josh Bell has been really good over there at first base as well. He's made all the plays. There has been a couple rockets hit to him, and he has been able to get the job done. But we do get the mercy rule in this one. We bounced back from our last episode where we took a loss. We ended up winning the second game in that episode, and now we have a nice little win streak going. We got our win streak back at 2 games, so it's not really a win streak. That's more of a joke, but at the same time, it's nice to bounce back and get a little bit more consistent up at the plate and square the ball up well. But this guy's got a really good team. Look at all these diamonds he has. He has Alberto Mondesi and Joey Gallo in there as his only cards that aren't diamonds, but those 2 cards might as well be. They are very good. They're glitching the game. They've always been a glitch. Another perfect hit with Byron Buxton, but it results in a line drive out. It's going to happen. I mean, whenever you hit the ball like that and it goes, 60-something power like I just mentioned, you really need to have 80 power, hit perfect fly balls, and those will be sent out for a home run like 99.9% of the time. But there have been a few situations where those perfect line drives don't necessarily get rewarded. It's just a part of the game. It's a part of the game. I'm all right with it as long as it goes both ways a little bit, if that makes sense. But first inning here, nothing really doing so far. We have Shohei Ohtani on the mound. Once again, I decided to select him with a little bit less stamina than 100%. I wanted to see how many innings he could go. I pitched with him in the last game. He only threw 3 innings, 4 innings, and I wanted to try this one out right here and see if he could go, another 4 or 5 innings after just pitching. But we did a big double play. That was a huge double play there. He does score the run, but I'll take that. I mean, he had a great opportunity to break the game open, and we ended up getting out of the inning. Now we get our first base hit of the game. Bottom of the 4th inning. I mean, I've been inconsistent at the plate. I'll say it. I had a couple games where I was locked in, a couple games where I haven't really gotten anything going until later in the game. I really need to focus on having good at-bats initially, starting off these ranked seasons games. You have to be able to put up runs early on because the opponents are also really good. I mean, it's easy to hit in this game. Hitting is very rewarding. There we got another perfect line drive. Should have been an out, but he missed the ball out there in center field. I'm not quite sure what caused that to happen, but it is what it is. Now we have a one-hopper. O'Neill Cruz has been pretty good at shortstop. He has silver fielding. He has 70, which is the lowest threshold for silver fielding. But his arm strength and speed is really nice. Here he's hitting a perfect fly ball home run. That pitch is actually above the zone. I don't know if you guys can see it. Might be blocking it with my face cam. But that pitch was above the zone. I went up and got that one. Tie game, 1-1. Announcer got a little excited there over a 1-1 game, a tie game here in the 6th. Anyway, Mike Trout is expanding the inning a little bit with a double. Almost got thrown out at second base there, but still a really nice hit. He's going to go ahead and bring in Ryan Fierbrand. So if you don't know who this guy is, he is a very low overall left-handed relief pitching knuckleballer, and this card absolutely sucks. I would never use this dude. I tried to hit the very first pitch. That was a meatball, 61 miles an hour. And I'm actually glad that this guy brought in the knuckleballer. I can show you that he is absolutely terrible. Smash a 2-run shot to take the lead. I would never use that pitcher on my team. It's like home run derby. That is batting practice. Even though I wasn't able to score any more runs, I did hit the clutch 2-run shot in order to take the lead. O'Neill Cruz with his fielding making the play. 62 speed does beat that out. But this game, it's not over yet. 3-1 ball game. This opponent, I feel like, has been kept off balance. I brought in Oral Hershiser out of the bullpen to close this one out. I wanted to use another starting pitcher because I'm using Shohei Ohtani for the 2nd time in a row. I figured I would just use another starting pitcher. Plus, my bullpen is not good at all. They've been getting hit around a little bit once I bring them in. Anyway, I don't know what happened here. He missed that line drive, didn't lock onto the ball in center field. We did a triple with Buxton, and this is going to allow us to expand the lead. For the most part, I mean, I don't know what happened here. He throws it to second base. He should have been able to make the play at first, but it might have just been a rocket, and he just reacted, hit triangle, threw it to second. But at That's going to cost him a run. That's going to cost him 2 runs, actually, because Mike Trout scores. It's a 3-run shot. That guy on first base would not have been there. You never know. Could have been out of the inning. Don't really know what would have happened, but we get the bats going a little bit. Try and take advantage of the error. Try and take advantage of the misplay out there in the field. We have Josh Bell up at the plate, 0 for 3 in this game. Kind of struggling a little bit. I'm looking to turn that around right here. Get a nice pitch to hit. I'm waiting for one pitch in one spot. Don't need to hit into a double play. I already did that with him earlier in the game. And that is a perfect fly ball. 2-run homer on a cutter right down the middle. Not a good pitch by the opponent. But sometimes that happens when you're trying to throw on the outside corner or the inside corner. You miss over the middle. The cutter is the worst pitch to miss, especially if it is a hard-breaking cutter like that, because it's going to be pretty flat. It's going to be coming in with the same velo, and it's just going to look like a meatball pitch. Anyway, we get this strikeout there to end the game, 8-1, so we put up quite a few runs in this episode. I would have liked to stay consistent with it throughout a few other games I played, but nonetheless, we are able to get the bats going in this one. We move up into the 500 level division. Peace out, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.